Okay, what's good, YouTube? I have another little advice segment, and before I start, I just want to say power to the people and put my fist up because, yeah, I'm on my Angela Davis right now. Look, got the big tube. That's just how it's going down right now. I'm actually doing double strand twist in my hair. I'm just like, yeah, just tired of braiding it all the time. And I mean, it's not like it's locked or anything like that, so it could just be undone. But I'm about to rock these out, and then like when I want to put my wigs and stuff on, I could just braid them back. But for right now, yeah. So I decided to do this video because I put it off like for 2 days now, and yeah, I want to give her my advice. Like thinking about it, like I really want to just come off top of how I would handle the situation. But no, I'm not even going to say that, because the way me and her would handle it is like 2 different ways, because she's so drama-less, and situation I already knew about because she went in on this status on Facebook, and whoa, let me tell you how she channeled some me in that status. But she went all the way in, and I knew it was like serious because she was cussing and everything, and that's just like not her. Alright, so I'm going to read you what she wrote me in the inbox, and she actually asked me for this advice, which, love you to death. And for you, look what I got. Woo! Had to do that. Alright, so she said you kind of know about the situation, which I do, but here it goes. I was friends with this girl for over 30 years. 30 years. We were on her friends and family cell phone plan, but we got into a huge fight. I told her that as soon as I get paid that Friday, I was going to pay it, but if you cut it off, it's your responsibility. So she told her that, like, this is what's going to go down. I'm going to pay it by Friday. If you cut it off, I ain't paying for shit. Okay. So I wound up cussing her out because she texted T, which is her fiance. What you texting him for, first of all? She had no business texting him exactly. And then she cut the phones off. Now she's like stalking me. I blocked her, and every time I join a new site, she's the first person to message me. She found me on YT and did not like my Death of a Friendship poem. I blocked her again. But I feel like she is still watching me, or she got her crew watching what I do. What would you do? How many times can you block a person before they get the hint that you don't want to be bothered with them? And I even noticed that her kids walk the dog by my house. They never walked that far before. Alright, so before I could give advice on this, I had a couple of questions. I didn't want to just answer it off of that. So I asked her, when she does hit you up in her stalker mode, what does she want from you? Is she talking about the money, or does she want to be friends again? And have she ever apologized? She said no, she has not apologized. She wants to be my friend, but she also wants us to pay the bill. But would you be friends with someone like that? No. The reason she got mad at me was because how I had to get the cat out my house. Shake my head. Really, I had to do what I had to do. Not like we killed it or anything. Before this person became a mother, she had 2 cats. And even though, like, she has mad allergies. I'm talking about, like, surgery to her nasal allergies. Like, real serious. And I don't even know why she had cats in the first place. But she used to treat them like she really took care of them really well and all that. Well, when she got pregnant, and not only that, her allergies, like, she didn't want these new cats around the baby. She just didn't trust it, and I feel you on that one. And so she had to get rid of these cats, and plus for her own health, because her allergies are crazy, she had to get rid of these cats. So I guess what she's saying is the friend was one of that gave her the cat or whatever, but she found a good home for it. Most people would have just like dropped that at the park or something. So that was really nice of you to even get it a good home. So how are you going to be mad about that? Oh my God, you got rid of my cat? She kind of like reminds me of like Fatal Attraction almost. It's like she got Fatal Attraction qualities, and now she has something to hold over your head. I'm going to tell you like this. You can handle it either 2 ways. seriously get a restraining order. No, 3 ways. Seriously get a restraining order. Because, like, it's almost like she's crazy. Because you're going to sit there and get mad at a cat, knowing she just had a baby, and knowing you for 30 years. I knew you for how many years, but I know your allergies are out of control. And I don't even know why you ever got cats. Like, so you were doing her a favor by taking this kitten or whatever. So for her to feel some type of way about that, like, what kind of friend are you anyway? I'm glad you got rid of the damn cat. And so should she. But to hold that over your head, whatever. And about this phone situation, like, she just wants to hold this over your head. So you either going to have to get a restraining order, or you're going to have to have a serious talk with her. Or you can punch her in the face. I mean, there's 3 options. And knowing you, I think you should sit down and just put everything on the table. Like, 30 years is crazy, but she's crazier a little bit. If she finds you everywhere and she wants to be friends, but then she's confronting you about this money, and then she's upset about a cat, and then she got her kids, like, what does she tell them? Like, yeah, make sure you walk by Mary's house. I mean, like, I don't understand. No. She's a type A personality. Like, she really is. Where the smallest things upset her, but not only that, she wants to hold it over your head so that she has something to always talk to you about. I say get rid of all strings attached to this chick. Like, all strings attached. If it's paying the bill, let it be paying the bill. But you gave her a phone back, which you shouldn't have gave her the phone back. After you paid for a phone, you paid for the phone. Like, she didn't come out of pocket for that. The only thing she came out of pocket for was putting you on the plan and monthly bill of the usage of the phone, not the actual phone. So that was bullshit. And I would just cut all ties with her. And the only way you're going to do that is to get her little puppet strings from around you, because she's going to keep looking for you. She's going to, and since you guys are that close that they can walk the dog past your house, like, she's in your neighborhood. It's 30 years of friendship. Obviously, you don't want to replicate the situation, and you don't want to be friends with her anymore. And I really wouldn't either, because she is, like, clingy. She's almost like, you love me, I know it. Give her the money, or talk to her and say, okay, I'm not giving you the money. This is why. And she's going to have to accept that. Or the next move is a restraining order. Like, seriously. Just sit down and have a conversation. Like, 30 years is a long ass time. Then it's like those 30 years did not exist, because you're going to end a whole friendship. This is why you never mix personal and business. Like, you just don't. I would either pay the bill, sit down and have a talk to her, look, your cat is gone. I need you to stay out of my life. I no longer want to be your friend. You're going to have to bottom line it with her. Bottom line. Because she's not going to get the hint. And she's going to keep finding ways to be in your life, because she has this to hold over your head. You have to clear what she has to hold over your head, or she's never going to get out of your life. That's just point blank. She's looking for something to hold over your head. And then she going to sit there and text T, like, who does that? Instead of getting in touch with you. But she knew she was going to get the phones cut off. Like, that's just, yeah, cut ties. Bottom line it with her. And if she continues, then she's the fuck loco. Go to your nearest precinct and get a restraining order. Real red. Because right now what you're doing is running from it and ignoring it by blocking her and stuff. Like, she's not going to go away. I'm with it. Like, she wanted to cut it off before you could actually pay it. And it's almost tempting me to say fuck her and don't pay it. But by doing that, she's in your life and she still has something to hold over you. I have to say what's bothering me, because I don't like other people having power over my psyche. So I have to let it go. And the only way I would be doing that is to confront her and just be like, this is what it is. So that she doesn't have any ifs, ands, or buts or questions of why. That's it. So I hope this helps. Like, I know what type of person you are, so I know you can sit down and talk to this chick. And if it's that much animosity, like, let your madness go, but you're going to have to eventually confront the situation. You're going to have to eventually bottom line it with this bitch, or she's just, with this chick. Or she's just going to continue to be in your life. I don't know that bitch name personally. I mean, I do, but that's only because you told me, but I don't know her like that, so she a bitch. And she's fucking her rights to my homie. And if you're watching this, fuck your cat.